What's up guys, Fastman Harry here, and today we're just going to take a look at the updates for Subnautica 2. I am currently in full screen mode on Steam. I haven't done this before, but this is actually pretty cool. But yeah, we're going to have a look at some of the early access sort of roadmap, etc., the hot fixes. But I'm going to start with the roadmap. As we can see here, they did publish a roadmap. Now, can I zoom in on that? No, I cannot. Okay, so what have we got here today? So, on the early access roadmap, which was released on the 15th of May, 2 weeks ago, roughly, we have seen some updates come out from the roadmap. So, obviously, the first update is the EA 1.1, which is early access version 1.1. Is when they update the game, if you don't know. As you can see, we've got early access, so that's actually the launch of the game. So the different things that we did see from the quality of life, which they said about biomod system, light encounters, Rex gameplay, vehicle docking and fabrication, PDA data bank, and voice logs priority system, with more passive biome slots, storage sachets, and sprint mechanic. Now, we haven't actually seen a lot of those. To be fair, we haven't actually seen any of them. The only thing that they have improved in this is the vehicle docking system. I'm pretty sure that they have done that. I'm just going to have a quick look at it on the hotfix. But ongoing improvements, bug fixes, balance tuning, optimization, and other continuous updates is what they have been doing right now. If I come out, go to hotfix 1, you can see that they have updated crash on startup error pop-up for AMD graphics cards or DirectX 12 issues to provide more guidance on support. If you have an AMD graphics card, you shouldn't have any problems, but you probably did. I have an Nvidia and DirectX 12. To be honest, it didn't ask me for that, so I'm not too sure if people did have many issues with that. Fixed an infrequent crash related to the ping feature. I didn't even know that was a thing. The terms and conditions, and reduced the amount of data being sent to back-end services. That sounds dodgy, but it is what it is at the end of the day. They have a box where you can opt in or out of you playing the game will send data to Unknown Worlds so they can improve the game. So if you do encounter an issue, it's recorded in their error. Be like, oh, there's something wrong here, etc. That is the first hotfix. Nothing much, really. Keep diving. Yes, we will. For hotfix 2, which was released on the May 22nd, which was around a week ago, we have had a better update where they've actually added stuff. Now, I'm not going to these places. I'm just going to quickly talk about them. But added more silver resources earlies in early game region. So that is the whole saga of people struggling to find silver and going on a long quest to find them. We found them in a cave that is right at the base. So if we did follow the little wreck pipes, which are actually clues to different things in the game, then I would have found it. So yeah, I'm glad that they have added more silver, because it seemed to be quite difficult to find and you can't progress without it. Added more trialite resources areas in the late game region. So I haven't actually encountered this resource, but if I'm correct, people are having problems as they mined all of it and there was no more left. There was absolutely none left, and they basically get soft locked out. So them adding that in is pretty good. There are drills you can get, and you can use that to make infinite resources wherever you are. So that's actually pretty good that you need to do that. Right, moving on to the next one, which I have been affected by, and that is the hammerhead behavior. So they have actually fixed that. I'm at my base, like right now. It's obviously a voiceover, but they have not returned after this update. I haven't actually seen one in a week, because they're just not here anymore. They've managed to actually fix it. It was a weird behavior though, because they wouldn't actually attack you. but when you came into the game again, they would actually attack you, and then if you went in a tadpole, they stopped attacking you forever. It was weird. I don't really understand that. But they have actually fixed that, so that's great. Fixed a bug where players could occasionally be teleported back to their base while exploring in a tadpole. I can't even imagine the person that went through that. He's just, minding his own business, and all of a sudden, he's just back at the base. Like, how do you find that? That's just crazy. Oh, that's just mental. Fixed an oxygen bug after a player died of hunger or thirst while piloting a tadpole. I think the tadpole is just a bug. I think the tadpole is just a bug straight up, because all of this is because of tadpoles, really. Resolved a crash where that would occur when losing connection from a multiplayer game. So that has actually happened to me, and I haven't actually experienced this bug since day one. So I don't know if they fixed it then, but they have just announced it, so I don't know. It's a bit of a weird one, that. Improved performance for epic visuals. Cool. Added callouts to let people know that telemetry can be turned on and off. Yep, okay. Implemented some changes to terms and services and privacy and policy. So that's actually, it's a pretty good hot fix. They fixed the main issue, and I think it was the hammerhead one. And I would say the Triolite resources. I haven't actually got to that stage yet, but I have seen people complain about this and how they get soft locked out. So that's not great. Okay, so as recording and editing this video, we actually got another hotfix 3, where I'm just going to quickly go for it because there's a lot of DLSS issues that were fixed. Now, DLSS is like for computers and stuff, so it is good that this is being fixed, because it basically breaks your PC if it doesn't work. But we're going to go to the better side of it. And hammerheads no longer attack unpiloted tadpoles. I didn't know that. I thought that they did attack unpiloted tadpoles anyway. But hammerheads can still take an interest in tadpoles. So it is cool that, like, hammerheads, or just fish in general in the game, do have some reactions to different things. So let's say when we get the Cyclops, for example, a new big submarine, then the Marrow Breach might be more chill, It might like it. I don't know. It could be anything. Fixed hammerheads occasionally not being attracted to flares. Bruh, I didn't even know you could do that. Attract to flares. That's crazy. Increase the overall damage of Marrow Breaches. Right, that's a good one, but they are annoying, so that's not going to be good. Spaced out Marrow Breach attacks to occur less frequently. So it does more damage, but it doesn't attack as much. So, yeah, nothing's really changing. Reduced, right, this is interesting. Reduced nibbler perception range, making players less viable to them. So what is a nibbler in Subnautica 2? We know what a hammerhead is, obviously. Yeah, so a nibbler is the nibbler mango fish. You know those, basically they're like dolphins. They kind of stick together, but they attack you, and they're extremely annoying. So they actually reduce the perception range of a nibbler to making them less visible, making players less visible to them. So we're going to see less irritation from them, which is going to be great. But increase the duration nibblers circle around the players before attacking. That means that they're going to be going around us a lot of times before they actually do attack. And that means, yeah, I can see it. Increase the damage of the nibblers. Reduced overall movement speed of the nibblers. That's interesting. So if they're going around you more and they're going slower, they're less likely to attack you. Increased sensitivity of the nibblers to the multi-tool. So multi-tools can scare them off. You can attack them with, them with a multi-tool doesn't do anything, it just scares them away. But the increased overall damage of the nibblers is going to be interesting to see if this actually does make it less irritable than what it has been. There's been the debate about how we cannot kill fish, and they have come out and said that, yep, you cannot do that. Basically saying that they're not going to do it. Which, I mean, what side am I on? I'm kind of on the kill fish side, but then I don't really care. So, yeah, I'm kind of just in the middle. But the other things here, we've got fixed rare crashes. That's good. Fixed clients, not the game host. Fixed strike and armor modification stacking addictively, which could result in a potential game-breaking state. Whoa, that's cool. Fixed goggles remaining visible in first person when exiting the Tampa wall. Wow, that's interesting. Added additional content to crash reports, blah blah blah, and localized text call out. Yeah, it's cool. Right, this is a good hotfix. This is the biggest one so far because the DLSS issues are quite hard to manage. I would imagine they're quite hard to manage. They're not just updating the game, they're going through graphic cards like problems and stuff, trying to find the issues. So optimization, basically. Alright. Yeah, that's hotfix number 3. So that's cool. Alright, so I am going to continue. I am looking at the roadmap right now, and as I can see, we've got the quality of life update. I'm not going to look at the other ones because that's quite a way away. But we're going to focus on the stuff that we should expect to come out in the next coming months to 6 months, maybe a year. Depends how big these updates are going to be. Okay, so we have got the biomod system. So that's the system where you can get, like, upgrade yourself, I'm pretty sure it is. I might be wrong, not sure, but yeah, that does need some work because the dash ability, which I've just switched in the video pre-recording, and the O2 are OP. There's no point changing them. So, yeah, I don't know what they're going to do about that. I'm not too sure what blight encounters are. So we're going to find out what that is when they update it. Rex gameplay is really important. They have the Rex ready to go, and there's going to be stuff inside them that you can use to get to the late game stuff. So really, it's going to be good for newer players and newer playthroughs of the game, not necessarily where I'm at, where I don't need to go in the Rex because I've already found the blueprints for stuff. Rex are just the blueprints for stuff and story-based lore. So we'll see what that's about. The vehicle docking and fabrication, I think, has improved, because there was a weird bug that I was experiencing where we would well, I think it's because me and my brother, Big Man Jack himself, have docked the tadpoles together, so it's hard to get out. It's probably just our fault. But they need to make animations for that, so that's probably what that is. PDA databank, I think it's okay. I don't know why they would need to update it, unless it is for newer creatures and for, like, Rex, to put, like, databanks in Rex. Possibly. And then the voice logs priority system. So I'm guessing that is when you get a voice log of random stuff, you can prioritize ones. So if it is your AI telling you you need oxygen, that will prioritize over the messages that is played by something else. It's probably that, because that does get in the way and it's hard to see where you're going at. Maybe, I'm not sure. And we got planned additions. We have more passive biome slots. So I'm not too sure what that means, but we will see what that means. Storage cache. I don't know what that means. I'll be honest. Sprint. I think sprint might break the game, honestly. The game is pretty unstable in multiplayer, I will admit. It is a bit unstable. So sprinting might... I mean, you're quite fast already. So imagine going even faster. That would be just crazy. But yeah, I'm just going to have to finish up here because there's nothing else to report. Now, it does say the next few months. So we could see quite a lot coming out, especially where this game has made so much money. They're ready to go. So do not worry about it being too early access and not enough in the game. There totally is enough in the game for you to play. And these updates are going to come out quite quickly. So yeah, I'm going to finish up here. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please leave a like and subscribe. That was a Subnautica 2 update. I am kind of just stalling it because I have managed to finish it. But I think it's cool to talk about this stuff. And next time I might talk about the co-op centric update and the major expansion update. I would like to talk about these things. So yeah, I'll see you in the next one, guys. Catch you next time. Bye-bye!